name is Shireen. I'm from 9th grade Mufad, and I'm happy to present to you our winning research. Until today, we heard about a lot of smart products. For example, in 2007, the first smart iPhone was released. Then, smart TV, smart house, and smart watch. But smart medicine? It's the first time we hear about it, and it's really interesting. The name of our research is Microgravity Effect on Treating the Triple-Negative Breast Cancer by Smart Medicine, PLX, Placental Expanded Cells. Triple-negative breast cancer, it's an aggressive disease that presents a huge clinical challenge with treating it. The percent of surviving is less than 20% compared to other breast cancer species. And triple-negative breast cancer is a popular disease between young women under the age of 14. And statistic for about 15% of breast cancer cases in the USA, almost 34 patients per year. And unfortunately today there are no approved treatments that target the sick cells directly. The proposed treatment is based on surgery, radiation, and chemotherapy. The problem is that these treatments cannot differentiate between the sick cells and the healthy cells, causing for both of them to die with many serious side effects. Despite the patient's severe suffering, these treatments are not always effective, especially in triple-negative breast cancer, and the chances are much lower now. Today's medicine is moving toward complex and adapted cell therapy. Once the drug was a single chemical component, then a single biological component, then a mixture of biological and chemical component, then a slow release of biological cells component. A debated slow release of biological cells component mixture, which is a cellular drug able to reacting according to environment. That's why it's called smart medicine. From recent researchers, we discovered that mesenchymal stem cells has the ability to infinite multiplication and the ability to produce a lot of growth-helping materials and to regulate immune response. These cells derived from the placenta, which is blood-rich organ, and it's a cell source without ethical mutation, and it's considered as a medical waste. This placenta donated to young and healthy mothers who gave birth in a cesarean section designed to treat over 20,000 patients with cell produced from one placenta. And now, الرحمن will continue.
What's up, everybody? Using the smart medicine has some restrictions and problems. That if we need an effective treatment to cure the cancer, we need a big amount of cells, both in terms of production and in terms of healing the body procedure. Does microgravity effect on treating the triple-negative breast cancer through the smart medicine? Based on lab experiments that were done on animals, known as smart medicine has the ability to delay the growth of the triple-negative breast cancer cells. And NASA's researchers from 2017 that were done on the ISS say that in microgravity conditions, the stem cells, the division of stem cells is faster compared to Earth conditions. So we assume that in microgravity conditions, MSC cells will develop the treatment of the triple-negative breast cancer by at least 20% less compared to Earth conditions. In the first phase, fluorescim is going to send a proton lab near NASA with the following materials: NDA cells, triple-negative breast cancer cells, shipped in dry ice -80 degrees with a growth medium, shipped in 4 degrees, and PLX cells shipped in dry ice too with in -80 degrees with a growth medium shipped in 4 degrees. The test tube, before the launch, it will be at a 4 degrees. When it reaches the ISS, it will be at a 25 temperature. At first, they're going to be PLX cells and triple-negative breast cancer cells and fixation reagent. At first, the astronaut will open up the divider between cell 1 and cell 2 and shake them gently. After 5 days, the astronaut will open up the divider between cell 3 and the other cells, and the whole experiment will freeze. Then we're going to do a similar experiment on Earth, so we can compare them when they're both done. and count them and analyze them. We believe that our trial will help innovate the treatment of triple-negative breast cancer and will help thousands of women suffering around the world from this disease. And since the future medicine is moving towards mesenchymal stem cells uses, our research will help study and analyze the mechanism of these cells. At the end, I want to thank you all for listening and thank everyone who supported us during the Space Lab project. And we hope that the upcoming students to continue the path of success that we started. شكرا لكم جميعا على حسن الإصغاء. ونشكر كل من دعمنا في مشروع سبيس لاب ونتمنى من الأجيال القادمة أن تكمل مسيرة النجاح التي بدأناها.